Welcome to Hey Parents, Let's Chat. So I have the best Father's Day gift ever. And if you watched my best Mother's Day gift ever, it's a very similar idea. For all of the dads out there, you might want to share this video with all of the moms. And moms, if you are listening, hopefully you can enjoy my idea, like my idea, and give it a try. Um, and again, you're going to want to make sure that you watch the whole video so that you can see how many benefits there truly are to this very special day, not just for the dads, but for really everybody in the family. And so here is what's going to happen. Moms, you're going to take the kids and you're going to get out and you're going to give the day to dad so that he can have the whole house to himself. And so you are going to do this in such a way where you're going to leave at 10 and you're going to be back by 4. And you can do this in a whole lot of ways. If you already have breakfast as a tradition, then, of course, you can, bring dad some coffee. You might have him in his favorite recliner in front of the news, watching the morning news by himself while you and the kids are in the kitchen baking breakfast for him. It's completely up to you, whatever your traditions are. And then you can be letting them know, like, listen, guys, we need to make sure that the house is cleaned up so dad's not tripping all over toys. So while I'm doing breakfast, can you guys put your toys away so that dad can have a nice clean house to himself? And however you can get that done, if you let the kids know that we have a special day planned for dad and you guys need to be ready to leave by 10, hopefully they're going to be more on board and be like, oh, okay, we've got this great day planned. Mom's got some mystery thing going on, so we're going to go get our toys picked up really quick. And then you might even let them know, say, hey, every once in a while, you might every 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes, walk over to your kids and be like, hey, go check in with dad and see if he needs any more coffee. And then one of them might go in and see if dad needs any more coffee while you're cooking breakfast or cleaning up after breakfast or whatever. And that way they're in on the whole, let's cater to dad idea. And then you are going to pack the kids up. You might want to pack snacks. You might want to pack a lunch in case you want a picnic lunch. Or, of course, if you've got a baby feeding baby, you might need bottles or, whatever it is that you might need. Gather those things, be out of the house by 10. In the meantime, you might have left dad a couple gifts. You might have let him know that you might have ordered something on TV because you knew that there was some special game on or something. You might have put his favorite 6-pack in the fridge. You might have bought him his special coffee that he loves. And that way he can enjoy the day with some of his special treats. If you know that he loves a good book, then you can make sure you have his favorite author with a new book right on his, table next to the recliner. Any little small special treat that he could enjoy throughout the day is a great idea. Or you might have, a gift certificate to, his favorite local pub where there's going to be a game on, and that way he can meet up with his buddies and have a $30 gift card for, I don't know, some drinks or appetizers, whatever, something that he might enjoy. There might be a gift card to a local store that he could go shopping for and spend some money on. I know that my husband would love going to shopping at Cabela's. And so anything that you think he might enjoy that he could do on his own would be a nice little treat for him. Now, while he's enjoying himself, you are going to take the kids and you're going to go enjoy your day. And you might go find a park where the kids can run around and play for a little bit, get some, burn some of that steam off. And hopefully this park will have a little picnic table where you and the kids can sit down and you can talk to them about what is our plan for the day, what are some really thoughtful things that we can do for dad. And this is where you might suggest, should we make him a card? And of course, it's going to be yes. And then you can come up with the book idea where let's make a book where we can, on every single page, write something about what we love that daddy does for us or what we love about dad. And then after they've, exercised a little bit, you can gather up your little cherubs, you can run to the local store, um, buy, like a package of white paper, some colored pencils and crayons, and, a stapler. And, for like $10, you can have those materials bought. 3 pages, fold them in half, staple the sides, instant book, you're ready to go. And so now you've taken the kids into the store, you've gone shopping where they were able to pick out some things, and then you guys can head back to the park where you might have a picnic table. And this could be anywhere. This could be like a local McDonald's where you just need a table where you can be doing the crafts and so forth. And you are going to talk to them about, like what are the favorite things that dad does for us. And this could be for any age. And if they're super young, you can write out the words in pencil. If they're like 3 or 4 where they're learning to write, if you write out the words that they tell you in pencil, they can then trace over those letters with crayon, colored pencils, whatever. And if they're super young, you can just ask them. They can tell you, and then you can write it down. If you've got like an 18-month or a 2-year-old, they're just going to scribble on that page. And they are a part of the process, even though they're not actually doing the writing. They're a part of the process. They're writing, they're drawing, right? And so you are going to have them, make their book, make their cards, and that's taken up some time. And then they can go run around and play for a little bit, or there might be another activity that you might have in your town that's going to get some exercise out for them. I know every school has a public playground outside. Go check out a new school's playground and go play around for a little bit. And then you might call them over and be like, hey, what do you guys want to do for lunch? And at this point, depending on this idea could be like super cheap where you're packing your own snacks and you packed your own picnic, or it could be like a special treat where you take them to a restaurant and you sit down, or you do a drive-through at a special, place that they don't often go to, or is their favorite that they go to all the time. It's completely up to you, depending on how much money you want to spend. And so then what I would do is I would take the kids after they've been fed and they've had some exercise and they've got their crafts done, take them to the car wash. And if you haven't already done it, hopefully you've taken his vehicle and left yours for him to use. And you are going to, with the kids, you're going to clean everything out of his vehicle. You're going to vacuum it. And the kids are all going to be a part of this. Hey, go throw this, into recycling. Go put this in the trash can. Oh, honey, here's the hose to the vacuum. You can run this on the back seat, and here's how it works. Kids are going to love that. And then you're going to take it through the car wash. So his car will be completely cleaned inside and out. What a nice treat for him. He won't have to do it. And he'll have a nice car to get into for work the next day. And the kids will be part of this activity, thinking about dad and how much dad's going to love this. And it's a new activity, and so it'll be fun for them to be a part of it. And so then you're going to head back home around, no, you need to think about dinner first. So then you're going to go and you're going to gather and you're going to think about what would dad like for dinner. And you're going to be super thoughtful, and the kids are going to throw some ideas out. And again, here, it can be either super cheap or it can be a little bit more expensive. Do you want to get takeout? Do you want to get pizza? Do we want to go to the store and buy all the ingredients for his favorite meal? And then you're going to figure out how to get that all done, be back at the house by 4. And at this point, your kids might need a little break where you might say, hey, I need you guys to go play with some toys for a little bit. It's been a busy day. Or if they're still in super good moods, you might include them with the cooking, because kids love to be a part of things. They love to feel super grown up, Here's the measuring cup with this in it. Just dump it in the bowl. They can dump it. They can stir. And then they just feel super proud and super excited to be a part of it all. Or they might just need a break because it's been super busy, and you might just pop on a cartoon or a movie where they can just go chill out for a little bit. And after dinner, we've thought about dad. We've maybe bought his favorite dessert while we were out. And then it's time for bed, where you might be like, it depends on what the bedtime routine is. You might be like, oh, time for dad to get in his PJs. And the kids, go ahead, put daddy to bed. And the kids are going to be like, super excited because they get to put dad to bed now. Usually it's them putting us to bed. And so they're going to think this is like this really fun treat. And so dad needs to get into his PJs. Dad needs to go upstairs to bed. And then you're going to tell the kids to go get your books because we need to read our books to daddy. And then you're going to snuggle up in bed. You're going to read your books to him. And he is going to have this special moment with the kids where they're tucking him in. And dad is reading these very thoughtful books about all of the things they love about dad, all of the things that dad has done for them. And then dad, after he's done, can either just go watch TV or read a book or whatever he wants to do while then the kids go to bed. And so this is just a really special treat for dads because they will get time to themselves all day where they get a brain break, and they can have a special treat where the house is nice and quiet and no one's interrupting the ball game or whatever it is that they're watching on TV. They can watch TV guilt-free. They can go to, their favorite restaurant with a buddy. Dad got to spend time doing what he wants. He's not running to the dump. He's not doing errands. He's not doing chores. And he gets his own day. And the really cool thing is that your children have learned how to spend all day thinking about dad and being thoughtful about dad. And isn't that a special treat for them? You're teaching your children how to be thoughtful of others. You're teaching your children what they can do to make other people happy. And that, to me, is one of the greatest gifts ever. And then you have these cards and you have these books and you're going to put them away, you're going to tuck them away, and then maybe 10 years down the road, you might take them out and you have these little keepsakes if you do this year after year. What special little memories you will have had. And if you do this year after year, you're going to see these books and these cards and how your kids have changed. And so it's really such a great Father's Day gift for dad, but as well as the rest of the family. And so I hope that you guys are able to do this. I hope you're able to enjoy it. And I want to wish all of the dads out there who are often unappreciated, because there's so much that dads do and so much that dads think about, providing for the family and making sure that everyone is secure and making sure that everyone's happy, that dads need their special day. And I hope that this plan makes that day special for them. So happy Father's Day to all of the dads out there. And I hope that everyone in the family benefits and enjoys. So happy Father's Day, and until our next chat, thank you for joining us.